Okay, so this question is a question. It's not proof by any means because this is only one passage of scripture. But how come, see all the yellow? How come this Deuteronomy 30 is so specific in denoting just one person at a time, speaking to you, directly to you, the reader or the hearer? So that's the question. Stick with me a little longer. You know, if you didn't know this, thee, thou, thine, thy refers to singular, whereas when you see you and ye, it's plural. That's in the King James Version. So with that said, I read this right here. Rejoice free if thou shalt hearken commandment, which are written in this book of the law, if thou turn, one person, to the Lord, with all thine heart, one person, thy soul, one person. This commandment which I give thee, one person, this day, not hidden from thee, one person. It's not far off, still talking about one person. It's not in heaven that thou, one person, should say, who shall go up for us? Okay, why is this important? Well, because when you go to Romans 10 and you notice that Paul uses those very verses from Deuteronomy, speaking of one person, one person, one person. Romans 10 comes after Romans 9, the Calvinist reformers' favorite scripture to try to prove election, eternity past, irresistible grace, etc. But here it is, righteous faith. Do not say in your heart, who will go to heaven? Who will ascend? But what does it say? The word is near you. It's in your mouth. It's in your heart. And this is also talking about one person. Now, this is the NIV version, but feel free to go to the King James Version yourself. Go to Romans 10 and see what you see. If you stuck with me this long, I figured I could do it, so I'm doing it. Thine heart, in the deep, talking about one person, by the way. Nigh thee, talking about one person. Thy, talking about one person. All of this to say, you got Old Testament, New Testament that match up beautifully. Paul himself, being a New Testament writer, explaining to all readers, Jews and Gentiles alike, that it's one person, and going on to say, well, how do you get saved? Well, it's not far from you. It's already in your mind. It's already in your heart. It's already in your mouth. You don't have to do some special trip to heaven. You don't have to ascend to lower. It's already here. And then, of course, if you keep reading, whoever calls on the Lord, whoever believes, you can listen to a preacher and hear the gospel and believe. So let's recap. The recap is, if you didn't know about thine, thee as plural, you and ye as singular in the King James, it really helps understand who the scripture's talking to. Notice, for example, in the NIV version, you, your. And I think you can follow that easily, knowing who it's talking about. But that's not always true in the NIV, ESV, all those newer translations. And I guess I'm wondering about Romans 10 as well. And do the Calvinist reformers have their doctrine correct? I know this is only one passage of scripture. It doesn't really prove everything that I believe, but it certainly is good evidence. And I guess this is information for people that didn't know about the thou, thine, thy thing. Read the King James every time you're confused in an ESV, NIV, NAS, NLT. Go to the King James, look for the thou, thy. I think it's right here. Copy it, remember it, take a picture of it. Okay, head scratchers abound.